A narrative theory is the way a story is told. Narrative has probably existed as long as humans, and it is likely that since narratives are universal throughout the human race, it is impossible to completely discuss their relevance in our existence. In media studies and creating media in general, it is important to understand and draw upon narrative theories because they enhance the story and keep the audience interested. Current narrative theories use the trends of including the audience involvement narrative. In computer games, the player takes charge and makes key decisions. In sports programs, the viewer can select the desired narrative by using interactive features. And in TV dramas, the audience can use social media to put their input in and even vote online about how they wish or want the story to end.
In the openings, it is important that any film and TV show orientates the audience quickly and gives them an unambiguous idea of the genre and different aspects of the coming media, such as who is the hero, who is the villain, a recognizable setting, an understandable style, and a conventional narrative structure which includes cause and effect and motivation. These elements usually determine the text's genre. This relates to our film because the audience will understand that it is horror by the way we've set up the credits to make them look creepy and unsettling, which establishes the villain in a flashback that will give the viewer a further understanding and background knowledge of the scenario they will see later on in the film.
Noam Chomsky said, "Narrative is a fundamental aspect of human existence. We need stories with recognizable structures to make sense of and describe human life."
Levi Strauss maintains that narratives are the surface expression of deep-seated myths. He studied how primitive societies functioned and argued that primitive societies and so-called advanced societies shared similar elements. Binary opposite theories are seen as a fundamental organizer of human philosophy, culture, and language, such as rich versus poor, black versus white, slow versus fast, and old versus young. Critics argue everything has a medium. This relates to our film because even though binary opposites create juxtaposition in our film, the good versus the bad, and create a balance, we are not using any clear binary opposites.
But influence the study of the ways in which meanings are produced by text, so signs and code systems called semiotics. By using semiotics, we are equipped with the understanding to allow a detailed study of specific languages.
Go.
Vladimir Prop. Study folk tales and propose that it is possible to identify 8 character roles and 31 narrative functions. Prop's character types. Hero, seeks something. Villain, opposes the hero. Donor, helps the hero, often by providing a magical object. Dispatcher, sends the hero on his way. False hero, falsely assumes the role of the hero. Helper, gives support or help to the hero. Princess, the reward for the hero. Princess's father. Sometimes the princess's father can also be the villain or the donor. The model recognizes that characters drive the narrative. This theory doesn't really relate to our film because our story is unconventional in the way that the villain is supposed to be the princess, and our story is much more modern than Prop's theory, therefore doesn't conform to the most of the modern day rules.